It's me, your boy Blue Gatsuga, and today I'll be talking about the new Melodious Divas cards coming out in, already forgot the name of this set, but let's get started.
For realsies?
For realsies!
First off, we have Refrain, the Melodious Songstress, and she's a level 4 Light Fairy Pendulum Effect monster with 1600 attack and 800 defense, with a pendulum scale of 1. As Pendulum Effect reads, you can target one Melodious Fusion monster you control, send one Melodious monster from your deck to the graveyard. If you do, the targeted monster gains attack equal to the sent monster's level times 200 until the end of this turn. And for its monster effect, its first effect reads, if this card is normal or special summoned, you can add one Melodious monster from your deck to your hand, except Refrain the Melodious Songstress, and its effect is really amazing, especially considering first movement solo is a card. Second effect reads, if a Melodious Fusion monster is special summoned to your field while this card is face up in your extra deck, you can place this card in your Pendulum Zone. Next, we have Couplet, the Melodious Songstress, and its level 5 Light Fairy Pendulum Effect monster with 1200 attack and 2000 defense with a pendulum scale of 9. Its first pendulum effect reads, you cannot pendulum summon monsters except light monsters. This effect cannot be negated. And the second pendulum effect reads, if you control no face-up non-melodious monster, you can add one melodious spell trap from your deck to your hand. Pretty nice. Its first monster effect reads, if this card is added to your hand except by drawing it for your normal draw, you can reveal it, special summon one level 4 or lower Melodious monster from your hand or graveyard. Nice. Second effect reads, if a Melodious Fusion monster is special summoned to your field while this card is face up in your extra deck, you can place this card in your Pendulum Zone. Next, we have Spectacular Batch, the Melodious Maestra, or Bacha the Melodious Maestra, and it's level 7 Light Fairy Fusion Effect monster with 2500 attack and 1800 defense, and it requires 2 Melodious monsters to make. First effect reads, if this card is special summoned, you can special summon one Melodious monster from your deck.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
It doesn't specify it has to be fusion summoned. Plus, you can basically special summon it off of Melodious Songstress effect. And it's not a once per duel effect, so that's pretty nice. Second effect reads, your Melodious Fusion monster's effects cannot be negated while you control this fusion summon card, which is absolutely crazy because it doesn't say your other Melodious Fusion monsters. So, assuming that this isn't a typo, your opponent cannot ash this card. Yeah, that means your opponent cannot ash this card's first effect. Third effect reads, if this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Melodious monster in your graveyard except Bacha the Melodious Maestra, special summon it in defense position. Next we have Etoile, the Melodious Floral Song. Flowering Etoile, the Melodious Grand Choir, and it's a level 8 Light Fairy Fusion Effect monster with 2800 attack and 1500 defense. And it requires one Melodious Maestro monster plus 2 Melodious monsters. Its first effect reads, quick effect, you can manage any number of Melodious monsters you control until the end phase, then you can return up to that many face-up cards your opponent controls to their hand. The thing that confuses me a little bit about this is, I kind of get why they made it till the end phase, because a lot of your Melodious monsters have continuous effects when special summoned. Well, not a lot, but like 2 of them do. Are the effects reset if you banish them and they come back during the end phase, or I'm not entirely too sure how that ruling works. So if anyone knows, you can tell me in the comment section below. Second effect reads, if a face-up fusion monster If this face-up fusion summoned card in its owner's control leaves the field by your opponent, you can special summon one Melodious monster from your deck or extra deck except Flowering Etoile, the Melodious Grand Choir, which is pretty alright. Next and lastly, we have Melodious Concerto, and it's a normal spell card, and its first effect reads, fusion summon one fairy fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand, field, and or pendulum zones as material, which is pretty nice because the level 5 pendulum basically allows you to add this card to your hand, basically allowing you to fusion summon with your pendulum zones. So basically, the pendulums aren't just there doing little to nothing, which is why I like these pendulums more than I do like the Predaplant pendulum, Predaplant monsters. Anyways, for the second effect, it reads, if a Melodious Fusion monsters is sent to your graveyard while this card is there, except during the damage step, you can place this card on the bottom of your deck, then draw one card. Anyway, tell me what you guys think about these new Melodious Diva cards, and it's been me, your boy Blue Getsga, and I'm out.
Come on, get out of here!